The movie opens not with peace, but with a mistake so small, it could have been avoided, but instead, it unleashes hell. We're in a top-secret Ingan research facility on the remote island of Ile St. Hubert, once the beating heart of Jurassic Park's most dangerous experiments. The year is 2008. Here, scientists play God, creating mutated, transgenic dinosaurs, beasts nature never intended to exist. One worker, mid-bite into a chocolate-covered sneaker snack, carelessly drops the wrapper. A gust of air sweeps it into a security panel, and in seconds, the facility's electronic doors jam. Lights flicker, systems fail, and then the alarms scream. Panic explodes. Scientists run for their lives. But one man isn't fast enough. The doors slam shut on him. And that's when the monster is freed. From the shadows emerges a nightmare. The Dinosaurus Rex, a deformed, six-limbed Tyrannosaurus, a predator born of failed genetics and unhinged ambition. Its first victim, the unlucky worker trapped in the malfunctioning doorway. Blood stains the sterile walls. Chaos reigns, and Ingan's dirtiest secret is now loose. Fast forward 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion. Dinosaurs roam the Earth, or at least, they tried. Most couldn't survive in our climate. But some thrived, hidden in warm, equatorial pockets. Humanity's fascination faded, until one man saw a new opportunity. Enter Martin Krebs, a slick pharmaceutical executive with a deadly agenda. His plan: harvest DNA from the largest surviving prehistoric creatures and turn it into a miracle drug for heart disease. But beneath the corporate spin lies greed, betrayal, and an utter disregard for human life. Meet the mission team. Zora Bennett, Scarlett Johansson, a covert ops pro haunted by loss. Duncan Kincaid, Mahershala Ali, her old friend and fearless seaman. Dr. Henry Loomis, Jonathan Bailey, a paleontologist who's more curious than cautious. Their target: 3 colossal species, one from land, one from sea, and one from the air. The prize: $20 million. But then, a distress call changes everything. A civilian family, the Delgados, is stranded after their sailboat is flipped like a toy by the monstrous Mosasaurus. Zora's crew rescues them, but danger stalks them instantly. While extracting the first blood sample from the aquatic giant, Spinosaurus joined the hunt, ripping through their vessel. One crew member is killed. Teresa Delgado tries to call for help, but Krebs himself pulls a gun to stop her. Teresa is thrown overboard. Xavier, her boyfriend, dives into the dark water to save her. Their boat limps toward Ile St. Hubert, until Duncan orders everyone to abandon ship. The ocean swallows their escape. On the island, survival fractures the group. The Delgados, unaware of the mission's deadly stakes, separate. Xavier narrowly survives an encounter with a mutated raptor pterosaur hybrid, a mutodon, saved only by a swooping flying dinosaur. Zora's team pushes deeper inland, securing blood from one of the largest land dinosaurs. But then, Teresa tries to find a boat and runs straight into the jaws of a hungry T-Rex. It misses Isabella Delgado's head by inches. Meanwhile, Zora, Henry, and a crew member rappel down a cliff to steal egg yolk from the nest of a Quetzalcoatlus, a sky predator the size of a plane. One wrong move, and the bird snatches their man mid-scream. The survivors regroup, whether they like it or not. Isabella adopts a small aqualops she names Dolores, a rare moment of innocence in a nightmare landscape. But the island is no ordinary dinosaur sanctuary. It's crawling with mutants, including the Dinosaurus Rex from the opening scene and entire packs of mutodons. Then comes the betrayal. Krebs, finally showing his true colors, holds the group at gunpoint and steals all the genetic samples. He sprints toward the helipad, but before he can escape, the Dinosaurus Rex bursts from the jungle, annihilating the helicopter and everything inside it. The survivors barely have time to breathe before the mutodons swarm. The only escape is underground, where the tunnels promise safety, or something worse. The film closes as the group runs deeper into darkness, hunted from every direction, knowing this nightmare isn't over. You think this twist was wild? The next one will break your brain. Hit subscribe so you see it first.